Hey, this is a quick tutorial on TouchDesigner based on some things we discovered today in class. It's basically just how do you get a random color or a sequence of colors from a color palette that you've created. So I'm going to create a ramp top, and I can just basically lay out whatever colors I want here. I'll have to turn up the saturation if I actually want it to be a color. And I can do the same. I can get rid of things by dragging them off. I can add new ones. I can say this one should be more like green, and over here, this one should be blue, purple, and I'll get rid of the last one. So we've got some kind of range of colors that we're working with. So let's say I want to scan through this and get each of those colors. The first thing is I really only need this to be 256 by 1. So I've got kind of like a 1 pixel strip going across, and I want to scan across that. What I can do is change it to a chop. Now I've got the RGB and alpha channels over time. So on the left, they're starting here, and then by the time it gets to the end, they look like that. So all I need to do now is kind of scan through that chop, through all those chop channels, and I can use a lookup to do that. This becomes the second input, and then we need something for the first input. So I'll just choose an LFO, and I'll put it in ramp mode. So it just goes from 0 to 1 in this linear way. And then I will use that as the index, or the index. So I could just make a circle top here and just have the background color or the fill color of the circle change based on that. Let me just drag those over to red, green, and blue. So now what I'm getting is a sequence of colors, and they're based on this rainbow that I've made over here. So another way I could do it is to actually make constant colors. So I'll add a color here. It's going to be orange, and I'll make 2 others. This one's going to be yellow. This one will be blue. And then I can connect these to a layout top. That one and these. So I get this kind of palette listed like that. What I could actually do is just at this point, instead of connecting the ramp to this top to chop, I can just drag this on there, and now you can see the same thing, except they're kind of in 3 chunks. And over here, it's still doing the lookup, but you can see it's not kind of a sequence of lots of different colors. It's just the 3 from that palette. Hopefully that helps. Good luck.